Hello, my name is Jupi Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the ProcJam 2018. The ProcJam is a procedural generation jam that challenges developers to make something that makes something. Basically, you're just meant to make something that has to do with generative software. It can be a game, it can be art, it can be music, it can be wallpapers, it can be whatever. And then you submit your work. There's no actual ending deadline, however, on October 19th to October 29th was when the actual jam took place. There was also a bunch of talks and resources released, there was some asset packs released, some tutorials released, and more and more and more. ProcJam's a really amazing jam, and if you want to help promote it, you should check out the jam page and take a look for next year's ProcJam. I'm playing all of the things that were entered. We're checking them out for about a minute each, 10 per video. Links to the individual projects will be in the description, so you can check them out. At the end, I'll probably have an article of my favorites up on Big Boss Battle, which you can see when that comes around. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. If you want to support what I do, consider checking out the links in the bottom of the description to my social media platforms and Patreon. Next. We're checking out an island generator called Island Generator, and you can change the height, the noise scale, I don't know, octaves are persistent, or I'm going to play with everything. I only put in numbers. Okay, we're going to do this. 88876. Generate. Oh wow, that's really... That's make it, I guess, more noisy. There we go. That's nice. I would live on this island. With a little bit of snow up on those peaks. So these seeds just so that I can come back to it. That one's quite cool. What does changing octaves a lot do? Oh no! That is not a good place to live. That one looks like it's made of clay. Yeah, that's spiky again. What if it's none? Whoa! That's not so much an island, just like a mound. Next. We're checking out a tattoo generator. So every time you refresh the page, it'll give you a new tattoo. These designs are actually really, really cool looking. I quite like, I don't know, the arrow bits to it. They're really simplistic. I'm going to tell you a story while I generate these about circles and tattooing circles. I had a friend called Sarah, and she had a tattoo again. She wanted to be a tattoo artist, and she was mentoring or being mentored by a tattoo designer. And she used to practice just doing circles because they're quite hard to do, and so is straight lines, but circles she had a lot of trouble with. And she used to tattoo beautiful things on these grapefruits throughout the house. They would just be everywhere in her house, like discarded grapefruits covered in ink, and it was the weirdest thing to see, but lots of them were just circles. But yeah, next. We're playing ProcFish. So I am a procedurally generated little fish, and I can swim in the ocean of procedurally generated little fish. And here they are. They're really interesting shapes. Wow, look at that one. Very thin. So this is quite cool. You can discover all of these strange fish deep within the ocean. And you can just swim with them. More and more seem to be joining. It's quite nice. Next. So I can't really play this, but we're checking out Chair Generator. So this tool is completely manifold plus non-intersecting meshes with an impractically high poly count, and therefore it's almost completely impractical for use in games. However, it seems to make a wide variety of cool looking chairs. So if you're looking for some unique chairs to fill up your game, maybe these will inspire you, and maybe you can use these to generate some that you can make simpler versions of. I don't really know what a .stl is or how to open it, but it's a cool idea, all of these little chairs. I quite like them. It's a good variety of just different pieces that seem to be changing with each other to make them. So yeah. We're checking out Paper and Ink Dungeon. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll be them. Well, what is this person? Little Village. Okay. from the top village. So I'm guessing, okay, floor 1. Oh, how do I attack? You do 5 damage. So I have to click that because that's like way up here. Let's grab you. Let's kill you. Okay. How much health do I have? 2. That's not very good. And there's just a lot of spiders. So nope. Yeah, I felt like I was probably gonna die after the first tons of hits that almost killed me. So there's that, but that's okay. How do I restart? I'm guessing the dungeons are procedurally generative. I very much like the graphic style in this. Wish there was a fast restart though. Next. We're checking out Causality. Now, the universe is born. Now, the galaxy is formed. 3.99 billion years ago, the galaxy was formed, and now the protoplanet formed. 1.48 billion years ago, the protoplanet formed, and now a massive impact occurred, with the protoplanet ejecting matter into outer space. The ejected matter slowly aggregated to form 3 moons. The first moon is yellow, the second moon is green, the third moon is dark gray. That happened 1.01 billion years ago. Now, the planet slowly cools into a smaller telluric world that once huge lakes of lava. What once was huge lakes of lava is now a dark solid crust. It is covered with 47% of water with a thin atmosphere mainly constituted of nitrogen with some other rare gases. That happened 1.16 billion years ago. Now an alien ship deposited some bacteria. That was 407.91 million years ago. Now, the SiCoTa N, a big swimming life form, appeared. It is notable for its hairy envelope with a mostly diurnal activity. Sorry for these words that I'm butchering. That happened 700. Oh, I was trying to scroll down with here. That happened 716.95 million years ago. Now the downy scarab, a tiny walking life form, appeared. It is notable for its hairy envelope with a mostly the same. Huh. This is quite interesting, like this procedural generation lifetime of a planet. Next. We're playing Bug with a Gun. Alright. Need a swap. Yeah, let's swap. We're a bug with a gun. There are a lot of guns. So the environment's like super messy, so I was like, ooh, what are all these? Yeah, let's teleport maybe? Ooh, look at this world. They're kind of stuck over there, so I guess we just go on to the next. Oh, that was real death. Is this mine? Let's swap. I swapped with another bug. That's cute. I didn't realize we were swapping guns with like other bugs. Oh, look at this world. This is a really, really strange and bizarre game, and I kind of love it. I don't really want to trade with that thing. Like, I'm pretty sure this is cheating, but also, I don't know. Next, we're checking out a Twitter bot. This one's called Imaginary Tubes. Basically, it's a bot that generates different tubes. So this is a page, but it just shows this, sorry, it caught me off guard. It just shows this Twitter. But they make tube lines, so like, why is this so difficult for me to think of what they are? Subways? Or like, the underground? These are like the tube lines for them. I was hoping I could like click through them, but I can't for whatever reason. But yeah, all the different stops. Piccadilly, that's a line in London. So yeah, Leighton. These are lines that I've been to. Some of these aren't, like Bowbury East and whatnot. But it kind of makes the train lines. A little line map. So if you want to see some tube maps in your Twitter feed daily, it seems to just do one a day, or maybe a 3 or 4 a day actually. Looking at this one, 17th was a very busy day. Yeah, if you want a couple in your timeline each day, you can follow this. Next, we're checking out Prokja. Alright, it's left and right, up, down to vary the level. So it consists of 5 generators. None of them are really meant to generate anything physical, so it just kind of tests cellular automata, send waves, and audio. So you can like change to different rooms, and then in each room hit up or down to sort of add more variety to like what's being generated. So like obviously this is sort of these bits of grass almost, whereas this is cubes that it's generating. This is a pattern. I didn't expect it to be super loud. My bad, it didn't have audio before. It just like self-destructed. You can also click to like get rid of bits. I don't know, it scared me that they sort of self-destructed. Do you do anything when clicked? No. I like the faces. This is quite cute. Next. We're checking out SiCoTA space N. Oh. I don't think I quite understand what it is, but it's definitely a very curious thing. I feel like I don't want to walk off this platform. Yeah, I don't think I can. But I'm liking the looks of all of these weird textured stuff all over. They remind me of like little texture blocks to show different objects to you. Do I want to go towards you? I can go inside. Oh, maybe not. I want to go up on it. Come down. Thank you. Oh. So that's it inverting. Oh wait, that's me looking at it on top. Weird. What a weird place. Next.